Hi everyone and welcome to day 12 of my 31 days of horror. And today's movie I've just finished watching is a movie called Contracted. Now Contracted came out in 2013 and it's written and directed by Eric England. It stars Najarra Townsend, who plays a character called Samantha, and Matt Mercer, who plays her best friend called Riley. Now before I continue any more with the review guys, check out a short intro by two people involved with this movie. It's a fantastic intro and I hope you do enjoy it as much as I did when I first saw it. So check this out guys.
There we go. It doesn't know what to do with you. It doesn't think you're a human.
Give them back.
Hi, I'm Matt Mercer. I play Riley.
Yeah. It's been how many years since we made this movie now? Thank you for still watching it.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Matt Mercer. I play Riley in Contracted.
Hi, I'm Eric England. I wrote and directed Contracted.
We're just here to say thank you to Chris for including us in the 31 days of horror.
Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for giving us an entire day, an entire section in your program.
Yeah, we're really glad that you enjoy the movie, Chris, and we hope everyone else enjoys it as well.
Yeah, please enjoy and let us know your thoughts.
Bye.
So that's Eric England, as I said, the writer-director of Contracted, along with actor Matt Mercer, who plays Riley. So a big thumbs up to you two guys for doing that for me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope the viewers watching this short review also appreciate the time and effort that you've done to help me with these intros.
Are you trying to get me drunk? Yes.
Are you here with anyone?
No, I'm not.
Are you seeing anyone?
I am.
He's a lucky guy.
Girl.
Why isn't she here with you tonight?
We should stop, please. Slept in pretty late this morning. Feeling okay?
Don't even start with that.
What seems to be the problem?
What the hell is wrong with your eye?
Your hair.
Are you sexually active? Are you using protection? This appears to be some sort of sexually transmitted disease.
There's something wrong with me. Help me.
Do not come into contact with anyone until we can determine what it is we're dealing with.
So the movie Contracted, well it starts out quite sinisterly and it's quite dark and a bit, I don't know, it's a bit worrying really when you actually see and understand what's going on. Basically we've got this stranger, well when I say stranger I think he's some kind of doctor or he works in the medical profession, and he's doing things to a corpse. Now let's just say it's a sexual thing he's doing to this corpse from what you make out on the screen, and it shows another scene where he's washing his hands afterwards. Now you can make your own ideas guys as to what he was doing, but you've got to watch the movie to get the full, full input, full oomph of it all. So anyway, so after all this, the movie then meanders forward slightly and we see Samantha who's attended this party. Now Samantha's sexuality in this film is that of a lesbian, and obviously when this chap tries it on with her, she doesn't really take kindly towards advances, if you will, but eventually she succumbs to his charm and we see them both in the car, they're both having sex. She tells him to stop but he doesn't, and the rest is history as they say. And now it's not long afterwards that Samantha starts seeing and feeling changes to her mind, her body, her outlook on life, everything. Basically her life is crumbling in front of her and she can't do anything to stop it. She's got a job working in a diner and she starts being late for work, she starts not having pride in her appearance, her boss starts to tell her off and says, look, get off home, get your head together. She starts making mistakes in and around work. Her friends are starting to notice a change in her. So, other than it just being a movie about a virus that's attacking her and she's changing physically, she's also changing mentally. But if we're going to talk about the physical elements of the film, yes, as you can gather, you've seen the cover of Contracted, no doubt, and you do see a change to her physical appearance where her eyes start to go bloodshot, her hair starts to come out, she's got all bodily marks, if you will, bruises and skin falling off here and there, her fingernails are starting to come away. Basically, it's like she is rotting. That is where the film basically goes. That is the premise of the film. This girl, this Samantha, has contracted this disease, this virus, from an unknown assailant. Now, the good thing of the way it's filmed, this is, we never actually get to find out fully who this unknown chap is. We never get to find out what the virus is. And that's the enigma of this movie, I feel. I mean, a lot of films we see where there's like viruses and things, we always get told a tale where something went wrong in a laboratory and this, that, the other. In this instance, we never actually get to know that. And that is what makes this film quite unique in a way. Now, Contracted 2, I'm just going to deviate away from the movie slightly, but there is a sequel called Contracted 2, or Phase 2. And it deviates, for me, too much away from what the original Contracted is about. And I don't want to get into too much politics at all, but I even think Eric England, the writer-director, wasn't overly impressed with Contracted 2. I've got an interview, guys, with Eric, and I'll put a link down below and you can read it for yourself. But yeah, for me personally, Contracted 2 went a bit too... It went to the side of the zombie genre, if you will, and for me, there's just too much of that at the moment, or there was. It's dying down now, I think, thankfully. You know, I mean, it's gone a bit too silly with the zombie, all movies everywhere. But yeah, they went down that road. Now, I personally liked Contracted for what it was, in that it was a virus. We didn't know what type of virus it was, where it originated from. We didn't need to know all that. And like I said, guys, that is what makes this film unique. So, as for Samantha at this point now, her body, as I said, she's starting to change. Now, it's basically about her trying to find out and trying to understand what is going on with her. She doesn't want to go to doctors for help. She's bleeding, you know, down below quite a lot. But yet she doesn't feel like she's dying, if you will. It's a strange one. She doesn't feel like she's in any danger. That's the impression she gives in the film. She won't go to doctors and seek advice until, obviously, she's pushed to go. Now, there's quite a few squeamish moments in this film, and things start to happen which she's not in control of. Without wanting to give too much away, but let's just say there's a few deaths in this film that involve her friends, and the way the deaths all start to occur isn't pre-planned. I don't think Samantha goes out intentionally going to kill people. It just happens. And again, you've got to watch the film to understand how and why. Also, Matt Mercer, who plays Riley. Now, Riley's Samantha's friend in this film, but I think he's always had a bit of a thing for her, a bit of a soft spot for her. And there's a scene in it where he does have sex with Samantha, and it is pretty grotesque. It's a bit gross, really, because I don't want to say what he says in the film because it always makes me squirm a bit, but basically, let's just say Samantha's a bit lubricated down there. That's the way I can put it. And when he looks down and touches, and there's all this blood, but then there's all these maggots and things that fall out, and it's very, very... It's a bit gross, as I said, guys. You've got to watch it to understand what I mean. Now, obviously, this sets the film up nicely for a sequel, Contracted 2, Phase 2, as I've just spoke about. But yeah, the premise of the first film, it's an interesting one in that, like I said, it goes to show you just how simple somebody can pass a virus on to somebody else so easily, and how that virus can get out of hand. We've all heard about hygiene control and things like that, and this movie does highlight the seriousness of it all, I guess. But Eric's written a really wonderful, squeamish, if you will, movie. It's gross in places, and it does make you think about these one-night stands that a lot of people seem to like doing. I mean, it goes to show unprotected sex, what can happen. So anyway, so I'm deviating away quite a bit here, guys, but yeah, so the movie, so we follow Samantha's change in appearance, and like I said, there's a few people who, not getting away, but she seeks help from who can't help for whatever reason, and things happen to them in the movie. And again, guys, I don't want to say what happens to them because it will only just spoil the film for you. And the whole point of these reviews is to talk about the films I love in the hope that you'll go out, give them a try, and also love them as much as I do. So I'm trying not to give too much away in terms of spoilers, just basically a rough synopsis, if you will. But that is basically what Contract is about. A young woman, she has one night stand with this strange guy, this stranger who we never see. We only see a blur on the screen, we never actually see his face. She contracts this virus, and then she starts going through changes, bodily changes, physical changes, mental changes, things like that. And it's all about basically trying to find help and what to do with that help. But yeah, the film ends on quite a, well, do I want to say it without giving it away? But the movie does end in a compelling way, in that, do I want to tell you? If I tell you guys, it's just going to spoil it. No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how it ends, because if I do, there's no point in going out watching it. You've just got to watch it for yourselves, guys. I know I'm a bit of a bore, but you know, I just want you to go out and watch it. But yeah, go out and see Contracted. If you've seen Contracted, comment down below, guys. Tell me what you thought about it. Do you like these type of movies where it shows bodily changes and a bit of a gross out humour, if you will? If you've seen Contracted, let me know what you thought. If you've not seen Contracted, go out and see it. I think it's on the likes of Netflix, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, all those type of download websites where you can pay to download content. Just rent it first and tell me what you think, guys. But as you know, guys, all these mini reviews that I'm doing over 31 days is for BLEAKHOLT Animal Sanctuary. I am trying to raise a few quid for them. If you can put your hands in your pockets, brilliant. Just donate a few quid. The links are all down below, so please check them out. Tell me what you thought. Now, in the meantime, guys, thanks a lot for watching this short review. I know I've not really gone into too much depth about it because I really don't want to. It's a simple film in terms of storyline, and if I talk too much about it, I'm going to spoil it for you. So I don't want to do that. So yeah, guys, so thanks a lot for watching this mini review. And as I always say, take care and look after yourselves.